In order to rough cut these tenons, use a miter attachment on your table saw, and you put a false fence that you clamp to your main fence. That way you could set how far in you're going to cut that tenon, and with the blade height you can determine how thin it's going to be, because once you run it on both sides, depending on how tall the blade is, that will determine how thin your tenon is. And you want to leave a little extra wood on it so that you can trim that off with the chisel later to be sure that you get a proper fit. The reason we use this is because once you get over here into the blade, depending on how firmly you're holding it and a few other things, it can get away from you. And to prevent that, you make sure that there's no fence. When it's against the fence, then you've got this going on. It can catch it and cause you problems. So with this fence extension clamped to your main fence, your fence, that way there's nothing here when it contacts the blade. It's much safer for you and much better for your material, because if it gets away, it's going to ruin the piece. cut the crosslap joint, you can do it in several ways. One, you can cut it by hand. The way I've been doing these, it's a little bit more accurate, or can be, is a simple jig. It will hold my piece vertically. And then it's a matter of setting the height of the blade so that you come below where you want that notch to be. And then by adjusting it, you can go ahead and cut both sides of the notch, and then you can nibble out the middle, or not. You can chisel out the middle too.